Welcome to the 2015 West Kentucky Academic Bowl. My name is Gary Goodacre. I'm a professor of mathematics here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College, and I'll be serving as your moderator. And our judge will be Mr. Joel Cates, associate professor of mathematics at WKCTC. Today's semifinal match features two schools that won their district play, Calloway County High School and Paducah Tilghman High School. Each team is competing for money provided by the West Kentucky Academic Bowl Scholarship Fund. As district champions, they have each earned $1,000 in scholarship money, and the winner of the West Kentucky Academic Bowl will receive $2,000 in scholarship money for their schools. Let's begin with Calloway County. Please introduce yourself, your grade in school, and captain, please introduce your coaches.
I'm Martin Kolchik. I'm a junior.
Mark Tyler, senior.
Sam Moorhead, junior and captain. Our coaches are Erica Gray and Mia Beth Moorhead, who happens to be my mom.
Jaylon Kong, junior.
Thank you. And Paducah Tilghman.
I'm Meg Hancock and I'm a junior.
Parker Lloyd, senior. Our coaches are Chris Wynn and Karen Smith.
My name is Reese Butler. I'm a junior.
Roberto Desremedios, I'm a sophomore.
Thank you. We'll play a toss-up bonus format with 40 questions per half. Each team will hear a toss-up, and the first team to buzz in correctly with the answer will receive a bonus for their team and earn a point. If they get the bonus question, they'll receive another point. If they miss the bonus question, the other team will get a chance to answer. Teams, are you ready? Good luck. One toss-up. Gregor Mendel's experiments with peas in what country led to the first scientific information about heredity?
Callaway 3.
France.
Incorrect.
Tilghman 3. Russia.
Incorrect. Austria. 2, toss-up. People of what country were the perpetrators of the Nanking Massacre?
Callaway 3.
Japan.
Correct. Bonus 4. Or 3. Bonus 3. In 4 years, Beaufort's age will be the same age as Edwina's is now. In 2 years, Edwina will be twice as old as Beaufort. How old is Edwina?
No answer.
Captain.
I designate Reese. 20.
6. Toss-up 4. What Clive Cussler's story is about a chemical processing facility in Mali that is dumping waste into an underground river? Sahara. 5. Toss-up. With what instrument was Lionel Hampton a virtuoso?
Callaway 3.
Violin.
Incorrect.
Tilghman 4.
Piano.
Xylophone. 6. Toss-up. Marsupials carry and nurse their young inside what abdominal flap of skin?
Tilghman 3. Pouch.
Correct. Bonus 7. Tillman. The Carolingian Empire was established by what king of the Franks?
Charlemagne.
Correct. 8. Toss-up. What is the value of Q in this equation? 2 plus the absolute value of the quantity Q plus 9, close quantity, equals 2.
Tilghman 2.
Q equals -9.
Correct. Bonus 9. With a name sounding like a southern word for peanut in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, who is the eldest son of Big Daddy Pollitt?
Ligon.
Incorrect, Captain.
I designate Martin.
Goober.
Repeat.
Goober.
No, it's Gooper. It's a P, not a B. So I have to not count that. 10 toss-up. In 1794, a museum for the popularization of science was started in Philadelphia by the painter known for his nearly 60 portraits of George Washington, Mr. Charles Wilson who? Peel. After 10 questions, Paducah Tilghman 3, Calloway County 1. Here's toss-up 11. As the friction of an inclined plane decreases, what happens to its efficiency?
Tilghman 2.
Increases.
Correct. Bonus 12. The Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon was a medieval order known more commonly by what name?
Knights Templar.
That's Templar. You got it. Paducah, that is correct. 13. Toss-up. The weights of P, Q, and R are in the ratio of 2 to X to 4. On a pie chart, the angle corresponding to P is 80 degrees. Find X.
120 degrees.
Incorrect.
4.
3. Looking for the ratio. 14 toss-up. What is the fewest number of words that a sentence with a transitive verb may have?
Calloway 3.
Hesitation?
Tilghman 3. 3.
Tilghman, you're correct. 15 bonus. A town in what state is the setting for the musical entitled The Music Man?
Indiana.
Incorrect, Captain.
Ohio.
Iowa. 16 toss-up. The size of what kind of optical telescope is limited because, once it gets past a certain diameter, the glass in the lens sags under...
Calloway 3.
Refractive.
Judge?
Correct.
Correct. Bonus 17. Rome and Carthage fought for control of the Mediterranean in what series of wars?
Punic Wars.
Correct. 17 is your bonus, and 18 is a toss-up. What azimuth corresponds to a bearing of north 64 degrees west? (296 degrees). Toss-up 19. What Hebrew term is a cognate for the Arabic word salam?
Calloway 4.
Shalom.
Shalom is correct. So 20 bonus. What opera, written in 1893 by Engelbert Humperdinck, tells of two children who go to the woods to pick berries and get lost in a forest inhabited by a child-eating witch?
Hansel and Gretel.
Correct. After 20 questions, Tilghman leads 6-5. Here is toss-up 21. Harriers and kites are what kind of birds?
Tilghman 3. Birds of prey.
Incorrect.
Calloway 3.
Falcons.
They are hawks. 22 toss-up. In the U.S., states' rights are protected by what constitutional?
Calloway 3.
Ninth.
Incorrect. In the U.S., states' rights are protected.
Tilghman 2.
10th.
It is the 10th, so bonus goes to Tilghman. 23. Add 5.0 times 10 to the negative 5th power to 4.0 times 10 to the negative 4th power.
4.5 times 10 to the negative 5th power.
Incorrect, Captain.
4.5 times 10 to the negative 4th power.
That is correct. Calloway gets the bonus. 24 toss-up. Classify this sentence according to its structure. Perfect freedom is reserved for the man who lives by his own work and in that work does what he wants to do.
Tilghman 4.
Compound.
Incorrect.
Calloway 3.
Compound complex.
It is compound complex. 25. Bonus. Calloway. Both Rossini and Verdi wrote operas based on the title character of what Shakespearean play about a Moor, his lieutenant named Cassio, and a villain named Iago?
Othello.
Correct. 26. Toss-up. What is the term for all of the navigation, communication, and control systems in a modern aircraft?
Calloway 3.
Aeronomic instruments.
Incorrect.
Tilghman 3. Instrument panel.
Avionics. 27. Toss-up. During the Night of Broken Glass in 1938, Germans looted and burned Jewish stores and synagogues. What is the German word?
Tilghman 3. Kristallnacht.
Kristallnacht, yes. That will give you a bonus opportunity, 28. A real estate broker charges 8% to sell a home. If a homeowner using this broker wants to net $300,000 to the nearest thousand, what must the sale price be?
I designate Reese.
324,000.
Incorrect, Captain.
310,000.
326,000. Toss up 29. These words came into English from what language? Poppycock, coleslaw, monsoon, polder, heel haul.
Calloway 3.
Hindi.
Incorrect. Muddle, harpoon, patroon.
Tilghman 4.
Norwegian.
They're Dutch. 30 toss-up. What term for a kind of orchestra or an extended piece of classical music is derived from the Greek words for together and sound?
Calloway 2.
Symphony.
Symphony is correct. 31 bonus. What atom has 92 protons and 92 electrons, of which 6 are valence electrons?
Uranium.
Correct. After 31 questions, Callaway has pulled into the lead 10-8.
Timeout.
Timeout. We will have a timeout and be back right after this. Welcome back. Tilghman has a new player. Let's introduce him.
My name is Marcus Corbett, and I'm a senior.
Thank you. We are on toss-up 32. What European country captured Quetta in 1415 and turned Macau over the Chinese?
Portugal.
Correct. Bonus 33. At 60 miles per hour, you would get from point A to point B in 6 hours. How long would it take you to make the same trip at 40 miles per hour?
9 hours.
Correct. 34 toss-up. This is from a parody of what poem? It was many and many a day ago in a starship.
Calloway 3.
Annabelle Lee.
Annabelle Lee, yes, absolutely. Bonus 35. The Coro di Zingari, or Anvil Chorus, is part of what opera by Giuseppe Verdi?
Aida.
Incorrect, Captain.
I just named Meg.
Rigoletto.
Il Trovatore. 36 toss-up. The ossicles and hyoid bone belong to which of the two main divisions of the skeleton? Axial. 37 toss-up. The northeast coast of South America from the mouth of the Orinoco to the Isthmus of Panama was once known as the Spanish what? The Spanish Main. 38 toss-up. What is the number if a sixth part of it exceeds an eighth part of it by 20? $480. 39 toss-up. According to James Fenimore Cooper, what chief was the last of the Mohicans?
Tilghman 4.
Chingachgook.
Incorrect.
Calloway 3.
Uncas.
Uncas is correct, and that earns you bonus 40. Because long-wave radiation goes on throughout the night, it is possible to take photographs of ground features after dark using what kind of imagery?
Infrared.
Correct. That is the end of the first half. We'll check the scores and be back right after this break. Welcome back to our semifinal match between Callaway County High School and Paducah Tilghman High School. Callaway leads at halftime by a score of 13-10. Here is toss-up 41. What kind of quantities are these attributes that are used to describe motion? Displacement, velocity, acceleration.
Calloway 1. Vector.
They are vector quantities. Bonus 42. In the 1950s, what insurgent Kenyan rebels carried out numerous acts of terrorism against the British?
The Kenyans.
Incorrect, Captain.
No answer.
Mau Mau. 43 toss-up. Simplify this complex fraction. The quantity 3/4 minus 2/3, closed quantity, divided by the quantity 1/4 plus 1/6, closed quantity. One-fifth. 44 toss-up. In 2010, a real-world plane on Saturn's moon Titan was named Ericus Planitia, after a fictional planet created by whom?
Calloway 4.
Wolf.
Incorrect.
Tilghman 2.
Cameron.
Herbert. 45 toss-up. Verses from what text are written around the entrance of the Blue Mosque of Tabriz?
Tilghman 3. Quran.
Quran is correct. 46. Bonus. Depending on whether they were or were not derived from plants and animals, fertilizers are generally divided into what two broad categories?
Organic and inorganic.
Yes, that's correct. 47, toss-up. What enormously successful newspaper publisher is credited by many historians with directing public opinion?
Calloway 3.
First.
William Randolph Hearst. You are correct. You earn bonus 48. At an office party, half the group were employees, and 1/3 of the attendees were their spouses. To the nearest tenth, what percentage of the partygoers were neither employees nor employee spouses, assuming no overlap?
One-fifth.
Incorrect, Captain.
I designate Reese.
0.2.
16.7%. 49, toss-up. What two words complete this anagram for the American dream? Meet a dear, blank, blank. Rich man. 50, toss-up. How hard is partially dried clayware that can still be trimmed?
Calloway 3.
Medium hard.
Incorrect. Called leather hard. We have a score of Calloway 15, Paducah Tilghman 12, going into 51 toss-up. What is reduced by spoilers on airfoils?
Calloway 2.
Drag.
Incorrect.
Tilghman 1.
Lift.
Lift is correct. 52, bonus. What ancient city-state on the northern coast of Africa was finally defeated after fighting, it's their bonus, after fighting 3 Punic wars against Rome?
Carthage.
Carthage is correct. 53, toss-up. Using scientific notation, express 9,800,000.
Calloway 3.
9.8 times 10 to the ninth.
Incorrect.
Tilghman 3.
9.8 times 10 to the 6th.
9.0008 times 10 to the ninth. Billion and 100,000. Toss-up 54. These are 3 versions of what paradox? This sentence is false. Is the answer to this question no? The next statement is true. The previous statement is false. I'm lying.
Calloway 3.
Socrates paradox.
Incorrect.
Tilghman 3.
Truth paradox.
Liar's paradox. We tried. Toss-up 55. This is from a song in what musical? A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain length, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer and an ironing machine.
Tilghman 4.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, and you have pulled to even with Calloway. Here is your bonus 56. Sharon ran an experiment in which she evaluated the effects of different amounts of heat on the ductility of copper wire. On which axis of a graph should she plot the heat settings used in the experiment?
X-axis.
Correct. 57, bonus. Which of the 2 major Mesopotamian rivers begins in Turkey and then flows southeast by Mosul to Crete and Baghdad?
Calloway 3.
Euphrates.
Incorrect.
Tilghman 3.
Tigris.
Correct. 58, bonus. If Sam Sardine Sales mixes 10 pounds of Pacific sardines at $4.20 per pound with 20 pounds of Atlantic sardines at $7.20 per pound, what is the cost of 1 pound of this mixture?
I designate Reese.
$5.70.
Incorrect, Captain.
78 cents.
$6.20. 59, toss-up. The ruthless Marquis Saint-Evremont runs over a child in the early
Tilghman 4.
Tale of Two Cities.
Tale of Two Cities. In what novel? That was the one. Bonus 60, Tilghman. What short piece of music is analogous to a preface in a literary work?
Prelude.
That is correct. We would have accepted overture. So 20 questions to go. And Paducah Tilghman has pulled ahead by a score of 19 to 15. Here's toss-up 61. By the late 13th century, what giant birds of New Zealand became extinct?
Calloway 3.
Dodo.
Incorrect.
Tillman 3.
Kiwi.
Moas. 62 toss-up. In the 16th century, what family of North American Indian languages was spoken by the Powhatan, Pequot, Narragansett, and Lenape tribes?
Tillman 2.
Algonquian.
Algonquian is correct. And Tilghman, you earn bonus 63. You have $1 in dimes and nickels. If you have twice as many dimes as nickels, how many nickels do you have?
Oh.
16.
Incorrect, Captain.
4.
4 is correct, and Calloway gets the bonus. Here's toss-up 64. This is from what work by Aldous Huxley?
Calloway 4.
Brave New World.
It is indeed Brave New World, so you get bonus 65. What ballet composed by Claude Debussy opens with a deity with the body of a man and the horns, ear, and tail of a goat, while playing his flute on a hot afternoon, encounters 2 nymphs on their way to bathe?
If you actually do anything, or is it just Pan?
Incorrect, Captain.
I designate Meg.
Answer.
Hesitation. The afternoon of a fawn. 66 toss-up. According to Graham's law, the rate of diffusion of a gas is inversely proportional to the square root of its what?
Calloway 2.
Molar mass.
Incorrect.
Tillman 2.
Mole ratio.
Density. 67 toss-up. Some 1,200 miles in length, name the historical trade route that connected Santa Fe.
Tillman 3.
Silk Road.
Incorrect. Some 1,200 miles in length, name the historical trade route that connected Santa Fe, New Mexico with Los Angeles, California.
Calloway 2.
Chisholm Trail.
Old Spanish Trail. 68 toss-up. Frau Blücher and Igor are making pies for the Transylvania body part staff. Frau Blücher can make a pie in 2 hours, and Igor can make 2 pies in 5 hours. Working together, how long will it take them to make a dozen pies?
Calloway 3.
12 nights of an hour.
Repeat.
12 nights of an hour.
Incorrect.
Tillman 2.
13 hours and 7.
13 hours, but 20 minutes. Toss up 29. What type of verse is this? The Mongol pilgrims far away, relic George to thee world, Sam fells on the wayside side, and some furb on a girl with all her faulty bagnos.
Tillman 3.
Nonsense.
It's nonsense, yes, that is correct. Literally and by definition. All right, here is bonus 70. These are songs from what musical based on an Emily Bronte novel? Kathy, Heathcliff's Lament.
Wuthering Heights.
It is Wuthering Heights, that is correct. With 10 questions to go, we have a score of Tilghman 22, Calloway 17. Here's toss-up 71. Beneath what sea are the Adriatic, Balearic, Eratosthenes, Herodotus, Rhodes, Tyrrhenium, and Alboran plains?
Calloway 1.
Mediterranean.
Yes, you got it after I stumbled through all those. Here is bonus 72. A fort named after Mad Anthony Wayne was established in 1794 in a territory that became what U.S. state?
Ohio.
Incorrect, Captain.
Indiana.
Fort Wayne, Indiana. So that goes to Tilghman. 73, toss-up. The square root of 3 is the tangent of an acute angle of how many degrees?
Tillman 2.
60.
60 is correct. Bonus 74. Examples of antonomasia include a Hitler for a tyrant, a Casanova for a womanizer, the little corporal for Napoleon I, and the bard for whom?
Shakespeare.
Correct. 75, toss-up. With what instrument was Victor Borge associated?
Tillman 3.
Violin.
Incorrect.
Calloway 3.
Piano.
It was the piano. So we go to Calloway with 76 bonus. The range of frequencies that a communication channel can carry is known as what width?
Bandwidth.
Bandwidth. Yes, that is correct. 77 toss-up. The Canterbury Tales recount stories told by a group of people on their way to Canterbury and the shrine of St. Thomas Becket. What is the name for such a journey?
Calloway 3.
Pilgrimage.
Correct. 78. Bonus. What is the gear ratio? If the driver gear has 80 teeth, while the driven gear has 20 teeth.
4 to 1.
Incorrect, Captain.
1 to 4.
1 to 4. It goes in that order. 79 toss-up. What is the subject complement in this line? Jean Archambault becomes embarrassed when girls compliment him on his athletic prowess and timeless good looks.
Callaway 1.
Embarrassed.
Correct. And 80 is a bonus. During what period in European history were these paintings created? Van Eyck's The Amalfini Portrait, Titan's Equestrian Portrait of Charles V, Raphael's The School of Athens, Botticelli's Spring.
Renaissance.
Correct. That is the end of the match. We'll check the scores and be back after this break. Welcome back. We have had a correction of our score. Callaway has been granted an extra point on a toss-up question to have 24. They will receive the bonus they would have earned, and here it is. The image on a convex mirror is always virtual, smaller, and what else?
Real.
Incorrect, Captain.
Imaginary.
Upright. That will end the match. The final score will be Paducah Tilghman 26, Callaway County 24. Callaway, congratulations on winning your district. Your school will receive $1,000 in scholarship money to divide from the West Kentucky Academic Bowl. And Paducah Tilghman, you will advance to the finals to play for $2,000 in scholarship money. Thank you for watching the semifinal match. On behalf of our judge, Mr. Joel Cates, I'm Gary Goodacre. Thank you and good day.